And welcome everybody to Phoenix Raceway for the running of the Marcus Chocolate Syrup Clash. My name's Gavin Graham. I don't have a co-commentator, but I do have Chris that will probably occasionally say some things if something stupid happens on the racetrack. And we're here for what is going to be another great season of action here at the Alliance Stock Car Association. Before we head into next week's ASCA 500, we're taking it to the west, to Phoenix, Arizona, here at Phoenix Raceway for the 8th rendition of the Clash. All previous Clashes have taken place at Daytona, but with a little bit more of a change of flair, we're coming over to Phoenix today. And we have a lot of drivers here trying to make a name for themselves before we get started at Daytona next week. One of them is Jason Gallagher and Connor Trafari right behind him, both running some really beautiful paint schemes made by Chris himself. Probably in a bit of a rush today to get them out. They're right now sitting. Trafari's in 2nd and Gallagher is in 8th. We got some other names. We have the number 88 of Aiden Robertson. Drove the 8 last season, got the 88 this season. Another scheme made by Chris. He's right now running 6th on the board. Right in front of him is the 06, new driver coming this season, TJ Campbell. Unfortunately not doing too hot in practice right now. Hasn't set a quick lap at all. 27.772 is the time for him. Right now sitting in 20th. Going through turn 1 is Dylan Fox in the number 61 Rush Cummins car. He's not doing too hot at the moment right now. He's sitting 15th on the board. Right ahead of him is the number 13 of Hudson Davis, another new driver coming in this season. He's doing even worse, 28th at the moment there for Hudson. In the 4 car this season is Ryan Arnold. I believe, I forgot what car he drove last season, but you guys saw Ryan Arnold a few times last season. No great performances for him in his return season, but he's looking to turn things around here in Season 8. He's a big pile of cars right in front of him, starting off with the 093 of Aiden L. Walker, putting down his first laps of the day, the 15 car of Connor Bullis, and then right behind him, it's going to be the 75 of Ronan Suarez. We saw him at the 2.4 hours of Loudon with his teammate a few weeks ago. He put on a good showing. And look at this jumble of cars going through turn 2 right now with Dylan Fox in the middle of the road getting slammed. AJ Hyder top of the board right now. He gets into it. And more cars are piling in through turn 3. As I'm sure anyone in the chat has noticed, we are running a new car this season, the Xfinity car. We went from the COT last season. A lot of great racing we saw with the COT. The main problem was that the skill level that was required to really perform at the highest level wasn't really the best when it came to parity. So this season we're going to a little bit more of a stable car, a car that absolutely rewards the best drivers with the stability of the car, but allows more drivers to be in the hunt for race victories. We're looking to make the championship this season a lot lower, a lot closer, and not allow Hyder to run away with it. However, Hyder's still running away with it right now in practice. With about 10 minutes left to go in practice, he has a 10th over the rest of the field, with Connor Trafari, his championship rival last season, running 2nd, and Aiden Smith in 3rd. We have the 27 Connor Berkey running a identical Jeb Burton car. Someone get Blackstone on that. He might be interested in that. Carson W. Lucas, another new driver this season, run the number
Blackstone
81.
made that one.
Did Blackstone make that?
Why do you think it's so pinpoint accurate?
Holy shit. Connor W. Lucas, 19th at the moment. Levi Leip is back. You can tell because of the paint job and the questionable quality, and also the fact that he's jerking it down the straightaway left to right. Whew. Oh boy. You can also tell it's Levi because he has a complete ass line. He's right now running 20th at the moment in the number 14. Number 081, Bryce Bunnell, another new driver this season. Right now sitting 31st at the moment. We're nearing A full car count here for the Clash at Phoenix. I wasn't expecting that one. 22 is Dimitri Mundros. He ran the 43 Best Buy car last season, made the playoffs. Looking to make it again this season. New number, new manufacturer. Trying to put on the same performance that he did last season. Right now, he's putting up a great time right now. 4th place. Putting up a better time right behind him is Aiden Smith in the number 89. Another playoff driver last season. The best season of his ASCA career, and he's looking to put on an even better showing here tonight. Right now, 3rd on the board as he's traversing through traffic. And you can just see the carnage here through turn 1. Noah Herron getting tagged there from the 081. Almost tags AJ Hyder. He's run the number 95 this season. And there is Chris Lilly in the number 53. Went winless last season. He has never went a season in his Cup career without a victory. He's looking to turn things around here in Season 8 with a bit more of a stable car, maybe a car he's more familiar with. We'll see whether he can cock up a couple of wins here this season, especially if he wants to go for a 3rd championship. A Cup driver has never won a 3rd championship. We have 3 drivers that have won 2, him being one of them, Logan Sully and Diego Roldan being the other 2. He's looking to be the first to get 3. Looking at some of the drivers here on pit road. Connor Dodery. This is where we're going to have a bit of problems. There's going to be some names I'm going to be messing up, so I apologize. Connor Dodery in the number 57.
Sorry, Gavin. I will make a pronunciation channel for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I really do need it this season.
There's a lot of new names here, so
yeah,
it might be beneficial to you.
Maybe. It's also going to be embarrassing as hell, but that's fine. Connor Dory in the number 57, 20th place on the board. Miles Davis making his return. He had a really good rookie campaign. Early on the season, he was even fighting for a couple wins. Wasn't able to make any work, but he's looking to turn things around this season, get that first career ASCA Cup Series victory. He's right now sitting 8th on the board. There's Aiden Arevalo. Same number, same manu. Right now in 13th at the moment, got his first career ASCA Cup Series victory at Talladega last season. Looking to make it 2 here this season. Justin Rott in the number 76. Having a good run in practice. 7th on the board right now in the Chevrolet, number 76. Chris Bowes in the number 02, new driver this season in 28th. Looking to put down a good lap time. And for people asking the track, Thurston is still here. He's not attempting tonight's race, but he did pledge that he will be trying to fight for a title in his sophomore season, starting at the ASCA 500 next week. Connor Murphy is in the 31 this week. He does not have the contigs. Either my training pains isn't updating or he's in the wrong
No,
scheme.
there's a couple cars without contigs, and Connor Murphy's just in an entirely wrong car. It's just him. But
Yeah.
mostly everybody's got contigs. There's like 4 or 5 guys, but I know trading pace is down right now, so I'm just going to give him that further doubt.
Fair enough.
A lot better for that than it was last season.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but Connor W. Murphy, right now sitting 30th. His first lap is coming in now. And 30th. Exactly. And there's Marcus Vanderlee getting slammed by the 93 of Walker and Jason Gallagher. He's the sponsor of tonight's race, based on an iconic picture of him chugging a bottle of Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Clear black flags, I get disqualified.
Trying to bring it around the track, but I mean, Marcus, I would park it, buddy. There's Jeremiah Brooks, our new photographer for this season, since the old one was kind of shit. Bring it down the pit lane in the number 51 Chevrolet. Right now, 34 cars have set a lap time here in practice, nearing the 40 car limit. We have a few more guys coming on out. Duncan Faw in the 07 coming on out. I've seen a couple of those Fall Creative cars out on the track, so you'll be seeing a few of those here tonight. Right now, he sits 23rd on the board. Oh, God. Aiden Robotham. Robotham? I think I got that right. Aiden Robotham in the number 82, sitting 19th on the board. Please, Aiden, change that font. That's not what you're supposed to use with the Penske font. What are you doing? We got a lot of action going on here through the dog leg. With 2 minutes to go here in practice, AJ Hyder right now top of the board. Connor Trafari in second. Ryan Arnold has found himself in third place. Walker in fourth. Dimitri Mundros in fifth. Aiden Smith in sixth. Aiden Robertson seventh. Rott is in eighth. Townsend is in ninth. And oh no. Oh no.
Bolus, I think. Just Bolus.
Bolus? Is it just Bolus? Okay.
Bolus.
Bolus? Okay.
Connor Bolus.
Connor Bolus is in 10th. God, I am praying that I am not fucking that up. I am praying.
Yeah, I'll make you a channel for the Ford Daytona.
Yippee, yippee, yippee. I won't look at it ever. Jesus Christ, Aiden. And now he's gonna get murdered by Jason Gallagher. Okay, goodbye. Jesus. Jason Samito's back in the number 94 in his second season of ASCA competition. And he's doing what he's doing right what he was doing before, hitting the wall and slamming into people. Fantastic.
Oh! Sorry.
Chris just nutted in the call. Can't believe it. Okay, and I see Owen Chabinski for the first time this season, and he's flipping over. If you guys want any indication of what this guy's season is going to be, you just saw it.
Connor said to look at your direct messages for his voice note.
Let me take a look. Let me take a little peek.
Connor Ball Heist.
What?
Ball Heist.
Ball heist?
Ball Heist.
Ball heist.
All eyes?
Ball heist. So like, oh my god. See, these are the type of people that I'm talking about.
Balls high. Balls high.
Balls high? Really? You're joking. You're lying. Anyway. We're going to find AJ Hyder. He's somewhere around here as everyone's starting their lap here. We're going to find him. Where is AJ Hyder? He's not on the track yet. We're still waiting on him. And there's AJ Hyder. We're going to watch his lap here. Fastest in practice, your defending champion. He's going to bring everyone to school here with this lap. Here he comes on his out lap through 1 and 2. Right up next to the wall. And he's going to spend this out lap carrying up as much speed as possible. And when he comes out of turn 4, he's going to carry all that pace. And you can see he's checking up turn 3 so he can maximize grip and maximize exit speed. But he's going to hit the wall on his out lap. He's going to abandon the lap. AJ Hyder already with a mess up here in the clash. As times are coming in now, Duncan Pham with the fastest lap. 27.2 is the time to beat. Hyder's going to try it again. Duncan Pham is the fastest lap at the moment by a 1/10 over Ball Heis. Let's see how AJ fares this time around. A lot better, maximizing corner speed. Now he's going to cut all the way down as Michael Walls takes the fastest lap. Into turn 1. He's going to run the middle of the racetrack up towards the wall. It's going to be a double apex as he comes out of turn 2. No trouble by Hyder as he goes down into turn 3. It's going to be a much different story this time around. As close to the bomb, as close to the yellow line as possible. Now up to the wall. Here comes Hyder's first lap. Top of the board, 27.151. Nearly a whole 1/10 quicker than Michael Walls. Where is Connor Trafari? There he is right there. Connor now on a lap. A little bit lower through turn 2 for Connor Trafari. He was second in practice. He's going to abandon this first lap. He's going to charge it all here for the second. Connor much lower than AJ Hyder. A lot higher going down into turn 1. At least on corner entry. He's going to cut a little lower here on exit. Sideways and into the wall goes Connor Trafari. And that's going to end his qualifying attempt. He did not set a lap. Connor Trafari appears to still have 1 lap left. So he's going to come around here. He's going to start. He's going to complete the first lap. He has 1 minute to go. He still has a lot of time here. And he's going to attempt to make this second lap count after making a mistake on his initial first lap. And for all 21 viewers, thank you all for watching. You're in for an exciting night of action as Connor Trafari, with about a minute left, is going to attempt to take pole position away from his championship rival last season. Way high going through turn 1, nearly an overdrive. Can he pick it up coming out of turn 2? A lot more stable this time around by Connor Trafari as he comes down into turn 3. Low, low, low through turns 3 and 4, coming to the line. What will it be for Connor Trafari? P2, not enough. He was 2/100ths short of pole position. AJ Hyder has it to start off Season 8 with the Clash pole. Congratulations to AJ Hyder. Pole position for the defending champion. No surprise there. Continuing right where he left off. And with qualifying complete, there's going to be a 5-minute warm-up to go ahead and get everyone prepped. And while we do that, let's take a look at the starting lineup here for tonight's Marcus Chocolate Syrup Clash. On pole position will be AJ Hyder, followed by Connor Trafari at second. Championship rivals last season will be starting on the pole, side by side into turn 1 here in tonight's main event. Aiden Walker, rookie, and Michael Walls, another rookie, will be starting in row 2 in 3rd and 4th. Then it's going to be 2 veterans of our series in row 3. Chris Lilly and Ryan Arnold will be starting in 5th and 6th. Moving on to row 4, we have another veteran and a rookie in row 4. Dimitri Mundros trying to have a good run after a good playoff run last season, and Justin Roth starting in 8th. Duncan Falls in 9th, followed by Glenn Townsend in 10th. Then we have 2 guys that ran very well last season. Aiden Smith and Miles Davis running 11th and 12th in row 6. Jason Gallagher and Connor Ballhies. Jesus, I'm going to have to get used to that. Connor Ballhies and Jason Gallagher in row 7. And Marcus Vanderlee, the sponsor of tonight's race, and Jeremiah Brooks start 15th and 16th. Then it's going to be Aiden Arevalo and Noah Herron in 17th and 18th. Chris Bowes and Garrett A. White start 19th and 20th, followed by Connor W. Murphy and TJ Campbell in 21st and 22nd. In row 12, we got Ada Roberson and Caden Perkins. Starting in row 13, we have Aiden Robotham and Ronan Suarez, followed by Levi Leip and Connor Doherty. Then we have professional moron Owen Chabinski and Jason Samito starting 20th, 29th, and 30th. And then rounding out the rest of the field, we got Quimby Dembit, Hudson Davis, Carson W. Lucas, Connor Berkey, Dylan Fox, Zachary Spain. And then finally your final few rows, we have Bandit Banstra, Bryce Bunnell, Clint McDonald makes his return, Bite Blocks, Michael Steinbach starts 40th. Then we have Abe Troxwell, Jacob Lokier, and that's going to round out the field. I am assuming that those other 2 guys down there at the bottom, Troxwell and Jacob Locklear, I do not believe that they made the field. There's a 40-car limit. And also, this is not the 2.4 hours of Loudon. I forgot to change it. Oops. I'll tell you what. You guys know Mr. Pibb? Mr. Pibb's pretty good. Two minutes left in the warm-up before we grid up for the drop of the green flag. AJ Hyder's not putting down any laps. He's already confident with his pace. Michael Walls will have the fastest lap here in warm-up. And all of a sudden, it is very dark out here from Phoenix. I don't think that's how time works, iRacing, but fair enough. We're run by your rules. It's going to be interesting to see how AJ Hyder and Connor Travari run this race tonight. Remember, last season, Connor Travari, for the first time all season long, genuinely outran AJ Hyder. Hyder tried throwing everything he could at him. But that day, Travari just had the pace with a different car, with a little bit of different conditions. How will things fare? And also with the fact that it's a clash, will we see that natural Connor Travari terrorism that we've gotten so used to throughout Season 7? Will we see mistakes? Will we see contact from Connor Travari to his teammates? Nobody is safe from the Connor Travari terrorism. And just acknowledging the chat, apparently we do have a Lost Schemes PR guy in here. It is Carson Lucas, who is starting in 10th place here tonight. Wherever he is. Unless he didn't grid up. He did start 10th. Oh, wait, it's not updated. Pfft. Never mind. 1 second. It never updated. And we are set to go green here for the Marcus Chocolate Syrup Clash. It's going to be AJ Hyder and Connor Trafari. Green flag is in the air, and we're racing here from Phoenix Raceway. Already 3 wide off the gun. The 93 and the 00 down below Connor Trafari. 3 wide into turn 1.
All right, man. Caution.
And immediately cautions out. We got a spin going through turn 1. And we've already lost one. We've lost a couple. Damage on the 81. Lots of debris flying. Oh, we got trouble over there. That is the 57 showing his displeasure. Let's see whether we can get a replay of that. That is the 57 of Connor Doherty and my, oh wow, okay, fantastic. My hotkeys are all messed up. Fantastic. Great time. This is exactly why we do this stream race, so I can get all those hiccups done. Let's see what happens. Owen Chabinski getting into another car. Who is that? Let's see. It looks like Levi Leip is going, either he comes up on Owen Chabinski. Yeah, he's going to come up there on Owen Chabinski. He has no idea that they're 3 wide. Contact between Levi Leip and Dory is going to send both of them up into the wall. One more look at it. Owen Chabinski and Levi Leip have gotten into each other's bumpers before. Remember Iowa last season when those two got together. I will take this opportunity to fix my shit. As Connor Trafari appears to be dropping to the rear of the field. Yeah, Connor Trafari is going to the rear of the field. Looks like he wants to make things a little bit difficult for himself. Hey, why not? He'll put on a good show for us here tonight, I'm sure. A 100 laps is the distance for tonight's race. As they double up here for the restart. A great start there from Michael Walls, making it 3 wide on Connor Trafari. Going from 4th to 2nd off the line. Now he's going to be in position to take the lead on this restart up against AJ Hyder. AJ Hyder, Michael Walls, then we have Walker and Ryan Arnold. Green flag is back in the air. Hyder's up and away. Walker to the inside of Walls for 2nd. Into turn 1, the 093 can chop the 00 here. He's going to hold it on the bottom. And to 2nd goes Walker. Michael Walls at 2nd, cars to the wall. There goes Chris Lilly into the wall.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Hard hits down the back straightaway. Up in the air goes Chris Lilly. The 0-2 gets involved. Owen Chabinski finds a way in the accident. And the 2-time champion, Chris Lilly's car is torn apart. Welcome to the Clash, ladies and gentlemen. And let's take a look at what happened. So Chris Lilly inside on the 76er Rot. And on the exit of the corner, Rod is going to tap the wall, bounce off into Chris Lilly. And unfortunately for Lilly, he's going to spin right in the path of Aiden Smith And then hard contact there for Ronan Suarez and the 0-2 of Bows, who slams into the 53. Owen Shabinsky gets a piece as well. The 57 Adori finds a way through that accident. One more look at it. Just a mistake there from the 57. And Chris Lilly's night trying to turn what was a really difficult Season 7 around into a good start for Season 8 before the ASCA 500 literally goes up in smoke. Up down Connor Trafari, he restarted dead last in 40th, already back up into the top 25 after just about half a lap of racing. The outside on these restarts is not the place to be. And for Aiden Walker in the 093, this is going to be a rough restart for him because both times the second place driver has been swallowed up by all those drivers down there on the bottom, making it 3 wide. Just cutting all of that racetrack. And Hyder has been able to have some perfect jumps to not have to worry about any of the offensive from both second and third. Here is the weather conditions for tonight's race. Very low track temperature, 85 degrees on the track surface. And it's only going to continue to go down as the sun dims on this night at Phoenix. And coming to the restart zone once again, we're back at it. And another good jump from AJ Hyder. He's up and away. And just like I said, already moves being made there from Michael Walls as he attempts to go back for second into turn 1. Side by side between Walls and Walker, and my God, contact between Walls and Walker down the back straightaway. Displeasure being shown from Walker to Walls. And we have a caution. Trying to figure out where it came from. I'm hoping it's not from Levi Leip again. It wasn't. Oh, contact. The 81 goes for a slide. That's Lucas down in turn 1. We have a spin behind. And unfortunately, due to iRacing, we are unable to see. I want to see if I can get an idea of who that was. It's the 81. Yeah, the 81's the car that goes around. Unfortunately, with the high car count, we missed it. Let's see, hopefully maybe we can get an idea of who it is. Oh, the 94 of Jason Samito has a lot of damage on that Chevrolet. And that is the 81 right there. Bryce Bunnell got turned in the back. We have not completed a lap of racing yet. A lot of big crashes already within the first 10 laps of the Clash. It's been a battle for second during these first 10 laps. Michael Walls and Aiden Walker have been trading paint on the track while they try to figure out which one's going to put the fight to AJ Hyder. Behind them, Ryan Arnold has been set station in 4th place. Dimitri Mundros sitting in 5th. Bolhuis is sitting in 6th. Aiden Smith is in 7th with a little bit of rear end damage there on the rear right. Then we got Jeremiah Brooks, Miles Davis, and Townsend's rounding out the top 10. And I agree, George. We do need to turn on the lights on the speedway, and we just have. We have lights here on the track. Either that, or apparently it's not night out. We just had some really bad cloud cover. I guess, somehow. I assumed it was night out, but I guess it's not. Let's see if we can get one green flag lap in the books. Look what Hyder's doing on this race. He's doing something a little bit different. Instead of the inside, he's choosing the outside. How will things fare on this restart? AJ Hyder, Micah Walls. Green flag's back in the air. AJ Hyder still with a good jump, not as good as before. He is clear to block, and he will do so. AJ Hyder with control, down to turn 1. Micah Walls able to hold off Aiden Walker this time around. 3 wide for 6th behind. Aiden Smith making moves on the bottom of the track. Contact between Jeremiah Brooks and Miles Davis. Sideways goes Aiden Robertson behind.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
And there goes Aiden Robertson. If my iRacing camera would love to get a good look at him, that'd be great. Or not, that's fine. Control. Unfortunately, we're going to lose him right here. And it seems like he's going to hit the wall, but it seems like it's a single car accident, and he'll be able to get away with it. A lot of drivers down pit road this time around. Some for some fresh tires, some to repair damage. If you're Chris Lilly right now, you probably are wondering what the hell's going on. And he's actually going to skip immediately to the green flag. He's getting impatient. He wants to see some green flag racing. All the drivers on pit road, better hurry up. We're about to go green. Hyder's led them all so far. Tried the outside last time. He's going to go back to where he's comfortable on the bottom. Don't quote that. Well, Michael Walls is going to be in 2nd. Aiden Walker 3rd. Ryan Arnold 3rd. 4th. Dimitri Mundros in 5th. The top 5 has not changed for the last 2 restarts.
Green flag.
Green flag's back in the air. Let's do it again. Good start there from Aiden Walker. He's going to go down to the bottom. Side by side into turn 1. Walker and Walls going at it again for 2nd. They've traded paint once before. Whoa, my God. You've got to be kidding me. No way. Who wrecked this time? I'm serious. Who did it? Who was that? Hold on. It was Ronan Suarez. Again, these guys are wrecking so far in the back of the pack, we can't see them. Who was that? And the 81's going to get hit by somebody, and that's the last time we're ever going to see him. I see the 57 of Dory's going to get a piece of it as well. And once again, we are under caution. And once again, we got some cloud cover on the speedway because now the track is dark again. And Chris has made the call up in the tower. We're going to do single file restarts to try to get some green flag racing in. It could work. It probably won't. Because now we're going to be seeing these guys backing it up to try to get a good jump. We'll see what kind of shenanigans ensue on this restart.
Green, green.
And AJ waited till the last possible second to go. You saw Michael Walls try to jump it. And AJ Hyder's up and away. Walker's all over the back of him as we head towards turn 1. Dimitri Mundros passed Ryan Arnold on that last restart. Now he's trying to fight back here for 4th. Down the inside goes Aiden Walker, but it won't work. Michael Wall's gonna chop him. We get our first green flag lap in now. Ryan Arnold all over the back of the 22. Dimitri Mundros with a little bit of left rear damage on that number 22. Side by side, coming out of turn 2 between Dimitri Mundros and Ryan Arnold. Miles Davis right behind, trying to find a way through with Balls right behind him.
All right, man.
Caution's out.
Caution is out.
I'll take 2 laps. As to where it came from, I have no clue. Let's see. Can I see it on here? Let's see. Nope, it was something so far in the back we couldn't see it. Oh, wait, we see it. Hold on. Hold on. We got it. Let's see. What happened? Who did it? Oh, it was the 06. Hudson Davis is going to tag the 06 of TJ Campbell through turns 3 and 4. Let's see what happened here. He was racing against Aiden Arevalo. And he overdrives turn 3. Going to slide him up the track. And then he's going to chop down on the oncoming 13. And the 13's going to tag him. I don't know what TJ's doing. It appears he's a lap down or something. And here he is racing against lead lap cars. So I'm unsure whether there's some missing context or what's going on. Actually, you know what? He was battling for position. He wasn't a lap down. I apologize, but you get the idea. He was definitely out of control there. And TJ is going to have a bit of damage there on the number 06. As we're about to hit the first quarter of the race, AJ Hyder has led them all, and the top 5 has not changed in quite some time. Maybe they've switched around the order a little bit like Mundros and Arnold did, but it's been the same 5 drivers in the top 5 since the drop of the green flag. Connor Dory in the chat, making his opinion known after getting wrecked what feels like 4 times. Lights out on the pace car, time to double up again. And if you're Michael Walls and Aiden Walker, what do you do to try to take advantage of all these restarts you're getting? This is a lot of golden opportunities to try to take the lead of this race, especially with how it's going, with it being green flag and then immediately going to a yellow. These restarts are going to be very important if they want a chance of winning the clash. And Hyder's going to choose all the way up to the wall here. Last time they were towards the bottom. We'll see if Hyder's going to bring everyone up to the wall this time. He has control of what line they can run. And indeed, he's going to make everyone run the wall. Here we go. Coming to the restart zone. Watch this arc all the way down. Here we go. All the way down to the inside wall. Now Ryan Arnold is playing defensive up against Miles Davis that's trying to go up into the top 5. In the wall hard goes Dylan Fox in the back. Everyone saves it. Side by side here for 5th. Miles Davis on the inside of Ryan Arnold. These two's raced before last season. We'll see who wins this one. Ryan Arnold on the outside defensive line. Holds on to the top 5 spot. And do what he's doing right now. To the outside. Going for the lead. Sideways coming out of the corner. Contact. Michael Walls and AJ Hyder. Everyone's going to hold on to it. That was some close quarters racing between Hyder and Walls. Walls will go ahead and try to re-rack it and try again while also under pressure from Aiden Walker. Right now, Hyder and Walls on the bottom. Walker trying to make something happen up top with the arc coming out of turn 2. In the wall goes Walker, hard. In the back along with Aiden Smith. He slams the fence down. Aiden Smith with big trouble. He has a lot of damage there on the right rear. As Jason Gallagher puts pressure to get into 9th place. And Ryan Arnold's back on the attack, trying to take back 4th from Dimitri Mundros. Top 3 scooting away here a little bit, but Walker is not off the back bumper of Michael Walsh just yet. Walls is putting on more of a defensive performance than an offensive right now, trying to hold up Aiden Walker as much as possible, while Ryan Arnold has a nose to the inside on Dimitri, but he just doesn't have enough racetrack to use. And while that's going on, the 33 of Miles Davis is returning to the picture. Again, through turn 1, Aiden Walker is running really high on entry so he can get a better arc on the exit, but he isn't able to do a lot with it. And again, Hyder is stacking everyone up right now. It's about to turn into a 6-man dance here for the lead. Passing appears to be very difficult as now Aiden Walker to the bottom. Michael Walls in the middle trying to make something happen. Eking his nose to the outside coming out of turn 2. Stuff like that is exactly what AJ is really trying to force Micah to do. Use up those tires running a higher line. Trying to pass him in the place where he wouldn't prefer to make that pass. Walls would love to be able to make that pass down there on the bottom. But Hyder is not giving him the option. Closing in on the back bumper is Michael Walls. And you can tell he's pushing those tires as Miles Davis hits the wall again. Here comes Ryan Arnold with another attempt to the inside for 4th. Ryan Arnold is one of the more aggressive drivers in the Alliance Stock Car Association. If there's going to be contact from anyone, firstly it's going to be from Trafari, but secondly will be from Ryan Arnold. But so far, they're playing nice, at least for the time being. I say that as Arnold gets real close to the back of Dimitri Mundros. Into turn 3, Arnold with a bit of a higher entry, trying to carry some speed. And I'm wondering how much that damage on Dimitri's car is affecting things. That might be the loss of a 10th that he's looking for to really contend for the lead as Arnold back down the bottom, but again, just doesn't have the grip, doesn't have the track to be able to make this pass. That's what's so difficult about Phoenix, is that there might be a lot of lines to run, but at the end of the day, passing is a whole other subject. Top three beginning to split away here. AJ Iron beginning to pull away just a little bit. Walls in second. Walker is falling back. Miles Davis in sixth. We look back to the second pack here, being led by Ballhies. I think that's what he said his last name is pronounced. It says Ballhies. I don't know. That might be wrong. I don't know. But right now, Ballhies sits in seventh. Jeremiah Brooks having a great run in eighth. Jason Gallagher's been charging through the field. He is in ninth. And in 10th is Garrett A. White. But again, you're noticing with everybody right now, everybody's just single file. In 12th place is Connor Trafari. Remember, he went to the rear after the first caution, trying to put on a little bit of a show. And a show he is putting on. He has charged through the field, right now sitting in 12th. Garrett White on the inside of Jason Gallagher, trying to make this pass. Gallagher hits the wall just a little bit. That gives White that run that he needs. Down the back. Can he clear the pass? Going down to turn 3. This is the better end of the speedway for that inside line. They'll be even down the front straightaway through the dogleg as they head towards turn 1. Garrett can't pull a slider because Jeremiah's there to block. Garrett is in a little bit of a sucker hold down on the bottom, continuing side by side. Coming out of turn 2, Jason Gallagher is going to continue to hold that momentum around the outside. And as long as Jeremiah Brooks continues to park it right in front of these two, no slide jump attempt will be possible from Garrett White. Garrett White continuing to try to make that bottom work. But it's going to be a really tough option here for him. I'd be better just to back up. Really close quarters racing out of turn 2. Garrett's going to get back in line. He's going to have to find a different way past Jason Gallagher. Here goes Brooks to the inside. They're on Ballhies. Here for 7th. Garrett back down to the bomb on Jason Gallagher, trying to use this 15 car as a pick. Jeremiah almost clear of the 15, but they're going to continue side by side, coming out of turn 2. Jason Gallagher is going to take this opportunity, pushing Ballhies down the back. Brooks deep into turn 3. There's going to be contact between Brooks and Ballhies as we have a caution on the speedway. Trying to figure out where it's from. Oh, we have a slow car. It's going to be the 0-2 of Chris Bowes. He had just come off the pit lane. Seeing if I can figure out where the caution came from. So bad news, I have no idea where the yellow came from. No idea. There seems to be a little bit of trouble down turn 1. Some weird's going on in 1, I know that for a fact.
Hello.
I don't know what's going on. That's weird.
Well, I can tell you what the caution was for.
What was the caution for? What happened?
Remember, 6 car entered turn 1 and 2 on the apron and destroyed the 42.
Fantastic. So I knew.
Yep.
Oh, I see him. He is coming onto the track, and then he disappears. So I never see it. But
Yeah.
yeah, he. Oh wait, hold on. Well, that was after the yellow came out. I don't think I saw it before. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I see. Okay, so I see the. Okay. So I see a little bit of it. I see the aftermath. Yeah, that's the 6 car of Zachary Spain, who didn't put on a really smart move, to say the least. And caution's back out here. We have our first long green flag run of the day. And everyone came down pit road except for one, that being the 95 of Noah Herron. He's going to stay out on the racetrack. I'm assuming he's on old tires. And that he's just out here to try to lead a lap or two. Try to be in the spotlight while he can.
Lights are back on the pace car.
And we are not going green.
We are not going green.
Somebody is not behaving back here. Whoever that might be, not too sure. I'm unsure what's going on here. I'm assuming they're getting their lap back. Yep, they're getting their lap back. All right. So yeah, we're going to be doing one more pace lap. Somebody somewhere on the track went ahead and wrecked it or parked it or whatever. And we're going to really see for the first time what tire degradation is going to look like here at Phoenix. 45 laps on the tires of the 95. He might have pit a little earlier. And let's see what Herrick can do at the front of the field.
Green flag.
Green flag is back in the air, and he's going to wheel spin hard in front of everybody. This is going to be Michael Walls' chance to the inside for the lead, or for the net lead. Watch this in a 1. 3 wide for the lead. Michael Walls on the bottom. AJ Hyder up top. Walls gets loose coming out of the corner. There goes the 093 of Aiden Walker to the outside. More contact being made between Walls and Walker. Side by side for second. Through the dogleg, heading towards turn 1. Michael Walls is going to clear the 93. Will there be a crossover attempt? Yes, there will. Aiden Walker with the crossover move to the inside. Roles are reversed now, going into turn 3. Inches apart. Walker almost put Michael Walls into the fence. We'll see how Micah feels about that one as they go towards turn 1 again. Caution's back out on the speedway. It's the 13 of Hudson Davis. And we do have a camera of this one. The 95 on the top side of Herron, and that he has nothing to do with it. Hudson Davis just loses control, overcorrects in front of the 76. More damage on the 76 as Hudson Davis goes for a slide. And that will put us under yet another caution as we reach the halfway point here of the Marcus Chocolate Syrup Clash. I feel like the battle for second is one piece of contact away from going ugly. We've seen Walker and Walls trade paint a few times now. Dimitri Mundra, again, the top 5. It's been the same 5 drivers since the drop of the green. AJ Hyder, Aiden Walker, Michael Walls, Dimitri Mundros, and Ryan Arnold have been the only ones in the top 5 so far tonight. And I want to shout out the man in 11th, Clinton McDonald. He started dead last tonight. There he is in the number 17. He started dead last tonight, and he has made his way through the field and is now sniffing the top 10. A really good run there by Clinton. We'll do another pace lap before we drop the green at halfway. And it appears that Chris has approved a double file restart. He's trying to see whether they can trust it with them or not. I'm going to put my own little opinion on it. I think that this is going to be really bad, and we're going to see a big crash. But let's see what happens here after this pace lap. Two guys have charged their way through the field. Connor Trafari, after the first caution, went to the rear to have some fun. He has charged his way through the field. He now sits in 9th. Clinton McDonald started dead last. He's up to 11th. As we're going to be coming back to the green, AJ Hyder and the 93 of Aiden Walker. Green flag's back in the air. Another good restart by Michael Wallace, peeking to the inside on Aiden Walker towards turn 1. They're going to be inches apart going through the first corner. He's leaning on him. He's going to back out of it. Aiden Walker holds on to second. Michael Wallace gets into 4th. Contact between Dimitri Mundros and Ryan Arnold as they go into turn 3 and cautions back out. Let's see if we can get a view of that. It was towards the back of the pack. Oh, oh no. It was the 13 of Hudson again. Spinning out in front of everybody. An unfortunate way to go there for Hudson. The 0-2 gets a piece as well. Bryce Bunnell. The 31 of Connor W. Murphy gets a piece as well. And Hudson with 2 wrecks in a row that he's caused by himself. If I'm him, I'd probably end it right there. What the fuck is going on over here? Oh, that's just the smoke from the accident. Never mind. Yeah, but Hudson with 2 rough accidents. No fault but his own in that one. He's got to have a lot to learn before next week's Ask a 500. That's it. I'm checking Twitter. This race is too boring. You need some breathing room in the booth? I would be honored. I know you said that 15 minutes ago. But I would be honored if you were to join me, Wayne A. Kennedy. Where are you? Hold on. Wayne A. Kennedy, get in here. And in the booth now, we got Wayne A. Kennedy. The one, the only. Wayne?
Good evening, Gavin. How you doing over here in this booth? I see we're on lap 55, and what caution are we on already?
We're on caution, maybe like 12, 13 at this point.
Oh, good lord. When I got in here, I got good win from our executive chief. The 13 has been disqualified and has been removed from the race.
Well, that's probably for the
not
best.
by his choice, personally.
Well, that's probably for the best. Well, we're going to be heading back green here, Wayne. It's going to be Hyder, Walker, Walls, Moondros, and Arnold. Same top 5 since the drop of the green. Hyder's going to bring him up to the top. And we're going to watch everybody go down to the bottom here towards the dog leg. Green flags back in the air. Oh, there goes Walls!
Oh!
And that was a checkup. That is the trouble with single file restarts. You have people trying to jump the start. Watch what happens here. The 93 attempts to jump, slams it to the back of the 24. The 00 is going to slam on the brakes to avoid hitting the 93. And Dimitri Mundros isn't getting the picture and slams through Michael Walls.
As you can see here, going to the next corners here, we can see that Miles Davis and Garrett A. White are going to be side by side coming across the start finish here, going down into the dog leg. They are still going to hold it together, fighting for about fourth actually.
Garrett White was outside the top 10 at the beginning of this race. He has slowly but surely been making his way through the field, along with the man behind him, the terrorist himself, Connor Trafari, is in the back. Jeremiah Brooks is giving him a tap going down to turn 3.
Yeah, as you can see here, that Clinton McDonald's going to be side by side with Jason Gallagher going down into the straight.
Clinton McDonald was also another driver that started deep in the field. He just cracked the top 10 on that restart. He's showing a lot of pace right now. Gallagher having to check up for Brooks. That's going to open the door for Clinton McDonald. Well, up ahead, Trafori continues to make progress.
Yeah, as you can see here, like for most battles here, it's all straightened out, but as you can just see here with McDonald and Gallagher, they are just fighting for the spot because you never know when the next caution is going to be here on the track. We don't have an admin here. It's just going to be iRacing mandated cautions. It could be for a simple spin or a multi-car wreck going into near the dog leg. As you just see here, they are going to be still side by side.
Yeah, it's close race in there, Wayne. Jason is not giving him a break one bit. Clinton trying to clear. Into the wall goes Gallagher. That might be his open ticket right there, all the way down to the dog lane and up the track. There goes Clinton McDonald clearing Jason Gallagher for 8th place.
But his conquest isn't done yet. He's going to be setting his eyes on Jeremiah Brooks.
We have a battle for the lead. Battle for the lead. Here comes Walker. Here we go. Yeah, I thought AJ Hyder would just zoop away, but not one bit. Aiden Walker is on the move, putting pressure here on him for the race lead.
Let's see.
Watch what Walker's doing. He's really entering high. He was doing that earlier. He is sideways coming out of turn 2 as he clips the apron. He's ready to do whatever he can to try to get up to Hyder. That might have been his one shot.
Let's just see how this boils over time. Because you never know when it comes to that stuff. Hyder could be leading for 1 second here, and you never know. Just Aiden Walker come over here and just try to snatch up the lead here coming into the closing laps of this race.
Well, the thing is, we know what Hyder does. He'll back up the field, use that inside line, block the preferred way of passing around the racetrack to save those tires. I think that's what he's doing right now. Basically baiting Aiden Walker to use up that stuff. Try to do whatever he can, try to push those tires to their limit just to tease the opportunity of taking the lead of this race before Hyder decides it's go time and zooms away from him. Right now, single file all throughout the top 10 as everyone's going to go ahead and organize themselves. We have to go all the way back to 12th place where we just found Duncan Fall. We have a caution on the speedway.
Chapinski. OJC just spun out
wow,
here.
what a surprise.
Over here.
Who would have thought? Owen Chabinski continuing to do what he does best and wreck the car by himself. Let's see what happened this time. Oh, he was so far back we don't even know what he did. Fantastic.
And the painted image here, he looks like there's just a little bit of car contact here with, let's see here, Aiden Rope with Justin Robb for a 25th, and he just loses it and gets, and Bryce Brindle just provides the killing shot here from the spin and bring out the caution here.
Fantastic. And with that, we are under our whatever the fuck caution at this point.
Yeah.
And everyone's bringing it down pit road. Here comes the money stop.
I'm more surprised that 26 people thought this was a good idea to go to Phoenix here of all places.
I'm surprised 40 people showed up.
Oh yeah, especially that.
Charging out pit road. Here comes Aiden Arevalo. First one off pit road. I'm going to assume that is a 2-tire stop there from Arevalo to take the lead of the race.
I'm taking a look back, and yes, it is 2-tire stop here.
So he'll have to lead the race, but I can't imagine. We saw the 95 try it earlier with no tires, and he fell like a rock. The instability he'll feel behind the wheel of that Chevrolet on this restart, having only 2 tires instead of the fresh 4, will be difficult. It will be very dividend. We'll see how long he can hold on.
And Chris has given us the treat. We are getting another double follow start here.
Perfect. So we'll see what lane Arevalo chooses here. He's going to go bottom here on this restart. I always knew he was.
All right, man. Like
Never mind.
pace car, we're not going green this time. We are not going
Oh
green.
my god, you guys suck. Who wrecked this time? Was it Garrett White? Garrett. It was Garrett. Garrett stopped the car. Oh my god. Garrett. What are you doing? We are going green nonetheless. Chris went ahead and overrode that holdup. So we will be going back green here on lap 67 of 100. It's going to be Aiden Arevalo on 2 tires. Hyder that's led the way on 4. Here we go. Green flag's back in the air. A really good jump from Aiden Arevalo. And watch out for that 9 car. He's getting involved in the mix as Aiden Walker to the bottom for the pivotal lead of the race. Walker's got Hyder clear. Contact! Jason Gallagher goes around. A huge crash down the back straightaway. It's a traffic jam. Ryan Arnold's in it. So is Jason Samito. The 15's in it. Jason Gallagher's in it as well. And let's take a look. What caused this one? 3 wide. Fall in the middle. Aiden Smith on the bottom. Jason Gallagher up top. And fall got loose. Overcorrected the car. It is going to turn Jason Gallagher into Aiden Smith. Ronan Suarez gets slammed by the 95. And people are going to start slamming through each other. Nobody's slamming the brakes.
And just watch as Steinbach just barely edges through.
Yeah, let's take a look at Steinbach here.
That's going in his highlight video.
Oh, yeah. Take a look at this. He's going to get a good shunt there from the 6. Big rear damage, but all things considered, he got through it pretty cleanly. But nobody else, everybody behind him is going to get some kind of piece. Slowly but surely, we're starting to knock each and one of them out. Less cars on every restart. That was the biggest crash of the night. And a great thing for Aiden Arevalo being able to hold on to the lead with that. An even better restart for Aiden Walker. First time tonight that AJ Hyder has not been in control of this race.
And especially for Arevalo, this is just winding down the clock for him. He's clock chewing now with these cautions.
Yeah, the thing is, Chris is trying to get back green as soon as possible. So I imagine we will go green this time by.
Well, it was a big crash, so we might see him not go for it yet.
Let's see. Nope, he's going for it. And I think we're keeping it single file now. The fun's over. A few new
A
players.
crash like that would end the party.
A few new players here in the top 5. Firstly, Connor Trafarius found himself in 4th after going all the way to the rear after the first caution came out. He is back to play for this win. And how about Townsend in the 123? Glenn Townsend, he started 10th here tonight. He's been slowly picking him up, and he's now sitting in 5th place for this restart.
Geez, Phoenix has to pay their electric bill here, it seems. It's dark out here.
Oh, yeah. We've seen Hyder take him up high. This time, Arevalo, nope, he's got to choose last second to make everyone go up to the top. And here we come to the restart zone and back underway. Another great restart from Aiden Arevalo. And Hyder's all over the back of Aiden Walker for second. Watch out for Connor Trafari in 4th place.
All right,
He
man.
is now,
End it out.
my
All right,
God.
end it
Come on. You guys suck.
It's Dylan Fox.
What a surprise. Is anyone shocked? Who's shocked? As the 76 is running into the back of the 002 under caution. Who's shocked? Is anyone shocked? Is anyone shocked that it's Dylan Fox? Let's take a look. Into turn 1, he wrecks himself. Jesus Christ. Dylan Fox doing what he does best and spinning himself out. Fantastic. What car next season? How about we wait until we're, like, not in the first race of the season? How about that?
It might be the Gen 4 to that guy that's asking.
Maybe. I don't know. We haven't talked about it yet.
Yeah, but did have talks before the update came around where they delayed the Gen 4, but to be fair. And he has shortened the caution. We are going to be going back green here pretty soon.
We'll be coming back here with about 25 laps to go. Arevalo continues to lead with the 2-tire strategy. Aiden Walker was able to take second away from Hyder, and Hyder was not able to fight back. Hyder's forced to do something he hasn't done all day long, and that's being on the offensive. And we'll see how well he can form that in a green flag run. He hasn't had that so far with the 2 cautions back-to-back.
All I can say, though, is it's a graveyard past 20th. Everyone else is just a lap down and more.
Yeah, well, that's what all those wrecks will do for you.
Yep.
As here we go, coming back to the green, Aiden Arevalo, Aiden Walker, coming to the restart zone. Green flags back in the air. Not a good start there from Walker. He's a sitting duck. He's going to block Hyder down low.
I'm checking up. We'll do that to you, but you can just see there, Hyder's just right on Aiden Walker right there.
As they come out of turn 2, Arevalo is holding his own on the 2 tires.
And that's going to be 25 to go coming to the line right here.
As everyone's slamming the fence down out of turn 4. To the inside. Here comes Aiden Walker for the race lead, but that's not where you want to be. Aiden Arevalo is going to hold that top and going to hold on to the lead. And it's interesting. I thought that Arevalo would be a sitting duck, but he's holding his own right now, Wayne.
Yeah, it's honestly great to see him out here. Last time he won was back at Talladega in that nice little Patrick car. Let's see if he can take this Marlboro car to victory lane.
Would make all the smokers around the world proud to see a name like Aiden Arevalo represented in ASCA victory lane. Aiden Walker trying to win in his first ASCA start, even if it's an exhibition event. Here goes Walker.
A win's a win, and you could just tell by the way these guys are driving that it matters to them no matter what here. As you can just see, Walker goes back inside, sees if he can makes it stick here coming off the exit.
Oh, it's going to be close, but again, it's so hard to pass here at Phoenix, and Arevalo is not giving it up. Here he goes with another dive to the bottom.
And this one's about to get interesting because we have the 0002 car that's going to be coming up close with them.
They're going to be even going down to turn one. Cautions back out.
It's for the fourth, Ryan Arnold.
In the wall, Ryan Arnold. Remember, earlier on this race, he was inside the top 5. The 27's in as well. And the 76. Multiple cars involved in this one.
Yeah, I'm taking a look back at it. It looks like 007 has taken him out.
Wow, that's a big dive there from the 007. That's Quinby Dembit going around. Oh, and there is the 00 Michael Walls involved as well. The 76 and the 27 make evasive action. That's Justin Rott making contact with the 27 of Connor Berkey. And it all started from this contact here with the 4. I'm curious, did anything happen that caused this? Why did the 07 do that? There was no contact before this. He just went down to the corner and wiped him out. Yeah, that was definitely on purpose. I can't imagine that wasn't. I mean, he just completely... I mean, either Ryan Arnold completely underdrove the corner, which he might have, but still, I mean, the 007 just completely wiped out Ryan Arnold.
I'm taking a look back. It's like on going into about lap 76 here. He gets into like the quarter panel and almost turns him around here.
Well, I guess that's why he did that. That's certainly one way of retaliation, that's for sure. Where is
It's
that?
almost a similar move that he made too.
Trying to see whether Ryan Arnold comes back to him. Nope, he doesn't. He has to come down pit road.
Yeah, it was at the end of lap 75 going to 76.
Yeah, fortunately for Ryan Arnold, not too much damage. He will get away with that. And I am very impressed with Aiden Arevalo's pace. I really thought that he'd fall off a rock. And he was about to get past from Aiden Walker, but he got a lucky caution.
For me, it's starting to become a question of when does time run out for him?
Under 20 laps to go now, as I believe we will be going back green this time by. And yes, that will be the case. And how special would it be for Aiden Arevalo to win this race? So many big names of our series have won the ASCA Clash. But we've also had some really fun winners in the ASCA Clash. I think the funnest one was Daniel Botting in his ASCA debut in the Cup level back in Season 4. He was handed the win by Logan Soley. Logan Soley, the whole packet wrecked on the last lap. He had pulled away and was in a one-can army. And he decided to go ahead and slam on the brakes and give Daniel Botting the win. We'll see if Aiden Arevalo can join his name and many ASCA names in the ASCA Clash win list. We'll see what happens here as he's going to bring him up high towards the wall for another restart, this time with 18 laps to go.
Green, green, green.
And green flags back in the air. A good jump once again from Aiden Arevalo, and not a great start from Hyder. Not a great start from Trafari as Quentin McDonald shoves the nose to the inside. Hyder down low. Aiden Walker up high. They're going to be inches apart coming out of turn 2. Aiden Walker using the run down the back to hold on the second. And Trafari's having a problem. He is tight on that number 9 car. Clinton McDonald now to the bottom. This is for 4th place. Both of them went to the rear at the beginning of the race and have charged their way through the field. They're going to make contact coming out of turn 2. As contact is made between the 33 of Miles Davis and the 51 of Jeremiah Brooks. A bump and run, if you will. Jeremiah Brooks going to fall back here now within the grasp of Aiden Smith. As they run side by side, Aiden Smith chasing Jeremiah Brooks up the track. And another yellow is out. And it looks like it's for the 6 once again of Zachary Spain. Yes, it is. And there is...
Yeah, it goes around from the 0-0.
Yeah, there's Michael Walls. Down to 1. And Michael Walls is just going to wipe him out. Wow. Was there any previous contact? What do you do that for? No, there wasn't. He just ran through him. Huh. Now, what is that for? That's... Yeah, I mean, he just went in there and wiped him out. That's the second crash, or actually the third crash that Spain's been involved in tonight. Maybe Michael Walsh just needed that caution. We'll see. He did run the fastest lap of the race last time by. Uh-oh. Spain's up to him. No retaliation given. Although I wouldn't blame him.
Well, for Hyder, it's could be one less person to worry about. Walker has taken down the pit road.
Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that. Walker brought it into the pit lane. An interesting strategy there by Walker, for sure. You know, I think that he realized that, you know, fresh tires, I mean, that might be his ticket to win it because he can't beat Arevalo off pace alone. Those 2 tires are too strong. The problem is he is going to have to put up a really big fight over these next 10 laps or so. He is now back to 15th place at a place where it's really difficult to pass. And they're hitting each other. Oh, they're wrecking under caution. Levi Lipe goes into the wall. That was a big checkup as everyone's getting ready for the restart. And we're back underway. Not a great start there from Hyder. Trafari's all over the back of them. These 2 raced for the win at Phoenix last season. Trafari in the fence, down to turn 1. And how about Townsend up into 4th? Miles Davis sideways coming out of turn 2, trying to pull a crossover.
Now the question is, what does Trafari do in this situation? Hyder's trying to make something work, but Trafari might have something in mind here.
Right now, single file through 1 and 2. Arevalo under pressure from the 2 fastest guys last season. As they continue to slam the wall behind him. As we come up on 11 to go. Arevalo trying to win this race. Hyder all over the back of him. To the inside goes Hyder for the race lead. They're going to continue side by side. Coming out of turn 2. Arevalo now even with Hyder. Hyder almost clear. It's close. Arevalo continuing to eke a nose to the outside, going down to turn 1. And Trafari's going to sail one into turn 1 to take up second. Crossover move by the 09 of Arevalo, but Trafari's going to pinch him down.
No coach can save him now here. Hyder's back to the lead here with Trafari not so far behind.
And I wonder who's the fastest of the 2. Trafari was fastest when we were here last season. Trafari has charged through the field from 40th to 2nd. And is now trying to get one more to score his first clash victory. Oh, but he slapped the wall coming out of turn 2. Right behind him, it's a big jumble of cars. Being led by Townsend, followed by Miles Davis. Ballheis is in this as well. 4 wide coming out of turn 4. Contact down to turn 1. Miles Davis and Michael Walls are going at it. The 93 of Walker's going to make contact. Walker's on fresh tires. To the inside goes Walls down there on Townsend. Walker's is trying to follow through. 4 wide again coming out of turn 4. Walls and Walker get through. They have 7 laps to catch the leaders on fresh rubber.
For Walker, a caution was the detriment for every time, but now that he's got this fresh rubber,
Oh, contact!
caution's what he needs.
Fall and Bullseye's making contact down to turn 1. And now they're running side by side. These guys have made contact before as they approach the leaders. Starting off with Aiden Arevalo, Walker pinching Walls high. And into turn 3, Walker passes, Walls contact! Walls into the back of Walker! Arevalo in the way, trying to find their way through. They're running out of time as Hyder pulls away. Contact being made, Walker dooring Arevalo out of the way. Will Arevalo respond? He'll back it up, continuing side by side with Walls while Walker pulls away. Now Walls is dooring Arevalo. Both drivers getting impatient with the 09. Walls is going to chop Arevalo into turn 1. Arevalo will go ahead and back off, accept defeat. As now, here comes Walker, approaching the back of Connor Trafari at an alarming rate. Trafari blocking down to turn 3. Walker's is going to slam Trafari out of the way. 3 laps to go. Walls now trying to get through. More contact.
1 car left for Aiden Walker. He wants that win, but will Hyder be able to defend it in time? Will time run out? Let's just see here.
Right now, the gap is under a second with 3 laps to go. He needs to have at least about 3/10 a lap if he wants a chance. Two to go now. It's down to 7/10 of a second.
He had 4/10 on him that lap. Let's just see what Walker can do.
If he can get 4/10 this lap, he'll be on him by the final lap. But he's got to put down some perfect laps right now. As we come up to the white flag, it's now down to half of a second. White flag's in the air. Aiden Walker trying to chase him down. 4.5 tenths separate him from victory. AJ Hyder trying to go for his first Clash win. It's going to come down to 1 more corner. AJ on old tires. Aiden on new tires. Into turn 3. Dive bomb attempt being made, but it's not going to work. AJ Hyder is going to win his first ASCA Clash. It's going to come at Phoenix.
What a drive by both these guys right here.
2 tenths separated Aiden Walker from victory. If you want somebody that has a good shot at going for an ASCA win this season, watch out for Aiden Walker and Michael Walls. They put on some great performances here tonight. And AJ Hyder is going to burn it down for the first time in, well, probably what will be many times this season. Starting off the preseason strong with a victory here at Phoenix. And with that, let's take a look at the finishing results. Ignore the fact that it says 2.4 hours of Loudon. I forgot to change it. Wait, can I change it really quick? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait, everyone, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. Boom, I fixed it. See, it was like that the whole time. All right. After 100 laps of the Marcus Chocolate Syrup class, AJ Hyder, your defending champion, continues right where he left off with a victory here at Phoenix. Aiden Walker with an impressive last few laps of a charge through the field to finish second. Michael Walls with a similar charge in third. Miles Davis comes back for a top 5 finish in fourth. Connor Trafari in fifth. That's going to be Aiden Arevalo in sixth. Ryan Arnold in seventh. Clinton McDonald in eighth. Duncan Faw in ninth. And Connor Balleyes is going to round out the top 10. As we move on to the rest of the results, it's Dylan Fox in 11th, Aiden Smith 12th, Glenn Townsend in 13th, Jeremiah Brooks 14th, Ronan Suarez 15th, Jason Gallagher 16th, Quinby Dembit 17th, Michael Steinbach 18th, Aiden Robotham in 19th, and Zachary Spain in 20th. And then we got in 21st, Brandon Banstra, followed by Noah Horan, then Connor Berkey, Bryce Bunnell, Jason Samito, Levi Leip, Justin Rott. Then we got Garrett A. White, Owen Chabinski, and Dimitri Mundros. And finally, rounding out the final 10 spots, Connor W. Murphy, Marcus Vanderlee, TJ Campbell, Caden Perkins, Chris Bowes, Aiden Robertson, Connor Dory, Carson W. Lucas, Chris Lilly, and Hudson Davis round out the field. Now, to do something a little bit different this season, I made a decision, an executive decision, if you will. I am not going to interview every single one of you because we'll be here all night. So, I will be interviewing the top 3 because I think that's a little bit more appropriate, don't you think? So, with that being said, let's see here. Wow, none of the top 3 are in here. That's incredible. Can I at least get AJ in here? That would be fantastic. Is this a grown man talking? I don't know. Hey, Wayne, guess what? There's a bunch of people fighting in the chat right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're seeing it too. They're all like having a...
Yeah, big argument about if things have fallen off or not. I don't know.
Well,
man.
I think now
It's
they're making fun of me, but I think they're not realizing I'm making a joke. Huh. I don't know what's going on. They're weird. Anyway, let's go and bring in our race winner, AJ Hyder. AJ,
hi, guys.
Hi, AJ. Welcome back. Shit, wrong one. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Wrong camera, guys. Anyway, AJ Hyder. Gonna bring it home with the race victory. Starting off the season right where he left off. AJ, it was not easy. There were a part in this race where you had to fight really hard. How was the racing out there tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty difficult out there, but I had a lot of fun. Setup was a little iffy today. It was just a little too tight for my liking, but as soon as we got the cautions out of the way, which was basically like that, what was it, that first half of the race? I think it was, yeah. But yeah, we had a good battle with me and Aiden right there. It's super fun to race him all the time. I've raced him in a league before, and it's been really cool. It's been really cool to race him. I really feel like for sure he's going to be a threat week in and week out. Same with Thurston and I think a couple other guys. I'm just really excited to get this season going, but it's a great way to start off.
And I want to talk about so when it comes to the Xfinity car coming into this season, you know, it was a big expectation that you'd be one of the favorites. How are you feeling about a whole season with the Xfinity car? How are you feeling about your chances for a championship this season?
I feel pretty confident about it. There's definitely some similarities between the Xfinity car and the COT, just like with the way you drive it, but it's not going to be easy. There's a lot more guys that have a chance to win week in and week out, like I said before, but I'm ready. I'm ready for the fight.
All right, well, AJ Hyder starting off the season strong, right where he left off with a win in the Clash. He joins an elite group of names like Blackstone Warden as a Clash winner.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, AJ.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Wayne, are you seeing the chat right now?
Yeah.
They're getting... I can't tell whether they're angry or what's going on. Because
It's hard to tell genuinely.
they're trying to promote their row racing league. I think. Does anyone here know what an NR anal league is? Anyway, I'm gonna let them keep yapping. Let's go ahead. Do we have anyone else? Anyone else in the top 3? I'm not. Oh, Aiden Walker. Let's bring him in. Second place finish here tonight. A great debut for Aiden Walker. Aiden, firstly, I want to ask you the same question I asked AJ. How you feeling about the Xfinity car? How did it drive around there tonight? That's fantastic. That's exactly the answer I was looking for.
Hell yeah.
I had to do it. Overall, the setup wasn't great tonight. I will admit that, but most of the time the Xfinity car is relatively good, especially the fuel levels we're planning on doing. But overall, it was a pretty fun race. I just decided to take 2 just to see how it felt and things, and almost actually got to AJ. It just got a little held up in that big pack with like 10 to go. Not 15, but like 10 to go, 8 to go, around there. And that really hurt my progress getting up to him. And then after I got past that, I think that kind of just made it so it was a lot easier to pass people because it was a lot more spread out. Once I got over to Connor, I think he probably wants to murder me after what I did, but don't block. And you do the same thing, Connor.
I'm sorry.
So-
They're cooking the guy in chat right now. I'm just
Hold
watching.
up, let me see the chat.
No.
Hold
So
up, I need to see
okay,
it.
yeah. So you need to look at this right now. So there's just like this Fur Express guy that's been like just yapping for the last 20 minutes, and the chat's turned on him now. Because so he's like. So he's saying that like his league has like 55 members because he's keeping it local.
55 members is like nothing. What?
Oh my god. Anyway, Aiden Walker, when it comes to that pit strategy on that restart, you were having a really hard time passing by Aiden Arevalo.
Every time I was beside him, a caution would come out right when I was about to take the lead. It's so annoying. And, like, just, I was like, by my luck, I'm not even going to get by him. AJ's going to get by me, and it's just going to be pretty much too equal for me to actually get by AJ. So, pretty much I was just like, you know, I just want to see how Aiden felt on the 2. And the 2 tires actually felt really good. It felt about the same as 4, besides, like, the first lap being relatively loose. But after, like, the first 2 corners with it, you would just feel completely fine and feel like you're on 4, but just slightly better rotation to the center of the corner, which probably helped a little bit, but when you're stuck in pretty much the back of the pack with just a single file start, it's really hard to make up that ground really quickly. But I think overall, the 2 tires felt good. I don't think it would have changed much, really. So, yeah.
All right, well, A. Walker, second place finish, ran top 5 nearly all night long. That is a fantastic debut, and we're looking forward to see what you can do when the season kicks off next week.
Thank you.
All right, that's Aiden Walker finishing second. Do I have third place? Is Wallace here? Unfortunately, he is not. So, with that being said, we're going to go and round it up here for today's broadcast. And I said this earlier, no, I am not interviewing each and every one of you because I have a life now that I have to live. So we're going to keep it to the top 3 all season long. And since Wallace isn't here, we're going to call it up here. So thank you all for watching tonight's, what was it again? Marcus Chocolate Syrup Clash. And while all of you guys continue to fight in general about your row racing leagues, well, I can't say that. I can't say that anymore because then Chris gets mad at me. Okay. What we're going to say goodnight out here, and we'll be seeing you guys next week at the ASCA 500.